Dogs' sense of smell is much stronger than humans. They use the sense of smell to do things, and one of the uses of this sense is that it helps them to identify which food items are good for them and which are harmful. Fortunately, dogs naturally understand what food they can eat and what food they can't. There are many smells that dogs dislike and hate, which we will introduce in this video. Of course, some dogs do not care about smells and eat everything, which depends on the dog's breed and personality. Please subscribe to support us. Number 1. Citrus. Humans may love the smell of citrus, but our dogs typically hate it. Oranges, lemons, limes, and grapefruits. These citrus treats contain oils that make them extra fragrant and irritating to dogs' noses. These citrus fruits are also poisonous to dogs. Avoid the contact of your dog and especially your puppy with these citrus fruits, because in addition to being poisonous to eat, smelling them by dogs can also be dangerous for dogs and cause minor damage. Number 2. Spices. Hot peppers like jalapenos, chili peppers, and habaneros contain capsaicin, a chemical that gives them their fiery taste. But for dogs, it's a recipe for sneezing, coughing, and watery eyes. Dogs are much smaller than people. Therefore, the effects of capsaicin are much more pronounced. What you taste as a little spicy may be very spicy for your dog. Number 3. Ground spices. Ground spices include things like cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, ginger, cardamom, mustard, and cayenne pepper. They're all toxic to our furry friends, too, though the exact signs of toxicity vary. Watch out for nutmeg particularly. It can cause hallucinations and seizures if ingested in large amounts. It's one of the most toxic spices out there, so we recommend avoiding it around your dog altogether. Number 4. Vinegar. Everyone should have vinegar in their house, especially if you own a dog. It can be utilized as a cleaning agent and is very good at reducing doggy odors and urine stains. However, you should avoid feeding it to your dog or using it on them directly. If sprayed or inhaled, it can irritate their skin and respiratory system. Number 5. Fresh herbs. While we eat herbs without a problem, some of them are particularly smelly to dogs. Fresh herbs like basil, mint, and rosemary have volatile oils that make them very smelly. For our dogs, this can be a bit much. Additionally, certain fresh herbs can be toxic to dogs in large quantities. Number 6. Alcohol. Alcohol does the same thing to dogs that it does to humans. However, they are much smaller, usually, so it affects them more. That also means they're more likely to end up with alcohol poisoning and similar problems. It can be extremely dangerous for them if they consume or inhale it, so it's a good thing they don't like it. Number 7. Household cleaners. Just like humans, strong cleaning agents often produce gases that are harmful to dogs. Humans can avoid this problem by using them in ventilated areas or wearing a mask. Our dogs are simply programmed to think that it smells bad and leave. Number 8. Perfumes. The overwhelming scent of perfumes is off-putting for many dogs. Remember, dogs have a much more sensitive nose than we do, so perfume can easily be overwhelming. They can experience skin irritation, allergic reactions, respiratory problems, and even poisoning. So, keep those fragrances to yourself and avoid any mishaps by keeping perfume bottles and samples away from your curious pup. Number 9. Nail polish. Once applied and dried, nail polish doesn't smell like much. However, a bottle of nail polish can smell very overwhelming to our dogs. Most dogs will avoid this chemical smell naturally. Nail polish can cause all sorts of health problems if our dogs consume it. Vomiting, diarrhea, and stomach upset may quickly sneak up on our furry friends. Number 10. Onions, garlic. You may not know that garlic and onions are some of the most toxic foods to dogs. Most people know that their dogs can't have chocolate, but these plants are much more toxic to our furry friends. Luckily, dogs hate the smell of them. However, because they're so toxic, you can't use them as a deterrent. In this video, 10 unpleasant and dangerous smells for dogs were introduced, which we hope will not offend our furry friends by knowing them. For more videos, please subscribe us.